Russia's ambassador elsewhere to the UK says there's no reason not to believe the denials of the two men accused of poisoning former spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter back in March. They're also denying being part of any Russian intelligence. Let's get the latest on this one in then. Anastasia Cherkina is in London. Tell us a bit more exactly about what the ambassador had to say to the media earlier.
Well, Kevin, at a time that was described as a very low point in ties between Russia and the UK following this whole Skripal saga, indeed, the Russian ambassador to the UK has met with journalists to yet again try to explain Russia's officials' position and basis for the reactions it has had following the accusations made against it at a time of what he dubbed as an anti-Russia campaign of the Tory government. Now, specifically on some of the points that have been made by Britain in terms of the accusations that were made that the GRU of Russia was behind the Skripal poisoning, the Russian ambassador to the UK has said that Russia has directly seen no evidence whatsoever presented by British officials to it directly, that there have been no transparency or no documents or papers that were made available to Russia on this matter. And Ambassador Alexander Yakovenko said that unlike Sergei Skripal, Petrov and Bashirov had at least come forward publicly to try to present their case, unlike Sergei Skripal, who has essentially disappeared ever since March 4th, and nobody seems to know where he is. Let's take a listen.
There are no official charges against them because, they didn't violate the Russian law. This is first. There is no official application from the British government to investigate that matter. We have the official statement of these people, and we don't have any reasons not to trust them.
Well, on the latest allegations or reports made here in the UK by the Bellingcat group, the Russian ambassador essentially said that the identities that they said to have revealed of GRU employees Mishkin and Chipyga as they were presented here in the UK, according to the Russian ambassador, those are creations of Bellingcat, a group that he described as one with, quote, very close ties to British security services, and they said they're essentially not to be believed because he sees them as a tool of the deep establishment in the West. And he's also reminded journalists here in Britain that the government officials here in Britain have not really commented on any way or refused to comment on the Bellingcat reports being made, describing them essentially as part of the public debate. And again, he called on the journalists here to remember really that all of the leaks being made against Russia has had to respond to, yet no cooperation between official channels has taken place as of yet.
All right, Anastasia, thanks for telling us what the Russian position still is on this big story that rumbles on. Thanks for now from London.